Hello and welcome to another video. Do you recognize the style of this level? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you don't know the style of this level because it's by a half-obscure creator that came back from obscurity actually relatively recently. The creator in question is Dark X. Now of course Dark X came back into popularity around about the time that, Element 11 RG was being restored by the Restoration Union, and then one person decided to pour 300,000 attempts into it and, depending on who you believe, verify it. The person who was grinding out Element 111 RG, TheRealMike, has recently dropped a new level called Beyond Time. Now Beyond Time is meant to be a top 1 extreme demon. Apparently it's meant to be between Acheron and Tidal Wave in difficulty. But yeah, this is the level he made. Those spikes look awful. My previous thoughts on Element 11 RG was that it was a terrible level from how awful both the decoration and the gameplay was. And this looks to be no exception to that rule. In fact, I believe this exceeds expectations on how poor I thought Element 111 RG was. This does not look fun to play at all. Of course, I'm gonna hate it, but who knows. I'm gonna go in with an open mind. It might actually be okay. Okay, we've got a jump with a lot of things stacked on top of each other. We're going to have to hit the yellow orb late. Very late. Very late. Is it even possible to hit it that late? I think we're going to have to jump closer, if that's even possible. Okay, that's the closest we can get to it. Yeah. This jump may actually be impossible on my refresh rate. I'm using 240, but perhaps it's possible to CBF because the verifier is allowed to use CBF, from what I hear. So there probably is a frame in the click between frames that works. But if I go slowly at 0.1, that's the literal latest I can go right there. And I still collide. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Oh, of course, that makes total sense. Because I forgot, I even did this in my own level. If you hit a pad and then you hit an orb directly afterward, it actually stunts the jump height. I really should have thought about that. See, look. It stunted the jump height. Got it. Man, we love the mirror portals, don't we? We really do. Is it double click? Probably a double click. Because we've got to go one to stay down, and then we've got another one to go to the next plane at the right time. Actually, we've got instant mirror portal now, don't we? Surely? No, we still don't have instant mirror portal. No. Oh, wait. We've got XD bot. Oh, there's a click bot too. There's show trajectory. We've got show trajectory and XD bot now. And we've got instant mirror portal. No, I don't think we've even got instant mirror portal here. Ah. Okay, good. We passed the annoying mirror portal section. Man, I'm not going to enjoy this gameplay very much at all. So far it's better than Element 11 RG, but that's a pretty low bar. We've got a quad spike, and then a mirror portal. Lovely. That's exactly what we want. Oh, more of this? Come on, I had enough of the first annoying mirror ball portal. I actually hate these things. They're like the literal worst. Finally we got through that awful mirror portal section. Yeah, this ship doesn't look too bad. Surely that's the worst type of mirror portal spam we'll get in this level, that ball one. Because I really don't feel like doing anything harder than this in this level. That was enough for me. Cool. Now straight fly. Okay, apparently my straight fly sucks. There we go. Gotta hold down at a specific point. Damn, that's very precise. If Element 11RG was only going to get like 11th on the demon list, and I thought that was like as hard as Silent Clubstep, even though I've never botted Silent Clubstep, then it would have to be like next level of awful for it to be top 1. I wonder how hard I'm gonna think this is by the time we get to the end of it. I know for certain this transition is very, very diabolical. You know, TheRealMike just seems to be obsessed with Element 11RG. This section is very similar to like the first ship section in Element 11RG, except for this one is quite a lot harder. Oh boy, that straight fly looks fun. I almost first tried that. You know, another interesting thing about this level is one of the first levels I've seen. I mean, I know there've been bounties to verify levels before, but this is a level with a $1,000 bounty, so whoever beats it, I guess, gets $1,000. And you know, the interesting thing is that Mike himself has actually been attempting this level. He's got runs of, as of the recording of this video, he's got runs of 26 to 42 and 84 to 100. Oh, I get it. I meant to land super early so that I can jump and do that, and then pull off that jump. Oh my god. I think the idea of his runs is to basically make sure that the showcase and like videos of the level get a lot of views, so that you know, people are aware that there is indeed this level with the prize money if you beat it. And then there's also the fact that he's proving that, you know, some of the sections of the level are indeed possible because he can do them himself. Because there's no way he'd want to go for something like Element 111RG again. There's no way. He'd have to be crazy. He'd have to be legitimately crazy to go for something like that again, but harder. I have to say, I don't know if people would trust TheRealMike with this bounty, you know, depending on his past history of his integrity, but he's doing it, so there must be some reason for it. And also, of all the levels, why couldn't it have been, you know, something that's actually fun to play for a bounty? Also, I just skipped that yellow portal. It makes it a lot easier. And this level's frequently getting updates, so I wouldn't be surprised if that part gets patched soon, because I've just discovered it. Yeah, this part is quite annoying. There are a lot of clicks in here. Precise orb timings. I mean, what do I expect? This is a top 1 extreme demon. But like, what am I meant to do once I get into here? It's not like this is an auto or anything. It's not like I can click to save myself here. Okay, I don't know what I did there, but I did something. What if I just go under? Oh. What if I inverted my gravity? And then I did a jump like this. Invert gravity and then jump. Oh yeah, I think that's gotta be what I have to do. This memory section is a lot more complex. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because the first memory section I remember was a little easy-ish. Because there's such things as a hard but good memory section, and there's such things as a hard but bad memory section. Oh, okay, I'm not touching the blue then. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Now I've got avoid the saws, except it was probably a lot harder than the original. Yeah, it is a lot harder than the original. I can just rest on here, it'll be fine. Oh, what? Okay, we're doing block clipping. We've got block clipping in this level. I guess, where do you go from the Element 11RG miniship? I guess you go to block clipping. Where else do you go? Where can you go from here? Okay, that was hard. Oh, okay, we've got another one. Let me guess, we're gonna have 3 of them? We're gonna have 3 of them, aren't we? Okay, the block clipping straight fly isn't too bad if you get set up right. Sort of like the Element 11RG straight fly. I've got to get the block within my circle, but not touching my blue square. That's where I've got to get it so I can clip correctly and successfully. Oh my god. I can confirm, this straight fly is much worse than the mini ship in the original. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see more of that mini ship. Yes! Finally! I just gotta space out these orbs by a lot. Actually, that was quite easy. Oh my god, another one of these? Wow. The mirror portal spams don't end, do they? Hey, at least I'm slightly better than I was. I'm glad I'm out of that mirror portal hell. Now we've got whatever this is. I think I have to go between the spikes. Okay, that is quite tricky. Okay, that's a lot of blue hitboxes. Actually, these orb jumps aren't as bad as I was expecting them to be. Actually, there's no swords there. What if there's an orb there? No, I just fall upwards to my death. Wow. What if I do a double jump here? You know, get some extra height. That could be it. And then buffer. Nope. This is probably the easiest part of the level right here. I reckon I could do this spam myself. In fact, I may as well test that theory. There you go, I just did the spam. Are you impressed? Okay, mirror portal. Now, we haven't got any shenanigans going on here, right, apart from the gravity changes, in which I can stay completely still for, right? No. Okay, that wasn't that bad, but then again I had hitboxes on so I could actually see what I was doing. You know, the good thing about this is that there are actually no shenanigans in here apart from the fact that there are a bazillion mirror portals and gravity portals. Okay, this ship doesn't look... Oh, actually that ship is brutal. You know, not enough people use the saw spike combination in the straight fly. I think it actually makes a very interesting structured straight fly that's a lot tighter than what it looks. Yeah, I don't think I went low enough unless I can get through here. If I can get through here. So I've got to time it super well. Nice. Of course, that is exactly what I would expect with a level like this. Oh, the amount of malice on my voice right now. As you can tell, I quite dislike these types of levels, even though I used to build them myself, so I really am quite the lol loser. Let me guess, that gap down there is tighter than I think. No, it's actually not bad. Actually, I really like this ship section. Yeah, this is the best ship section. This is an actual decent ship section. Crazy. What makes this ship section difficult is if you're going to extreme highs and extreme lows, you have to avoid the blue, because if you hit the blue it's going to mess up your trajectory and you're just going to crash. Okay, there's the rubbishy part of this section. It's always a rubbishy part to any one of these parts in this level. Okay, good. Now I die there, because of course my momentum was not right. So this ship section is good until the end, which has this stuff. This silent club step, slope orb stuff. Actually, that's not too bad. Oh cool, freestyle section. I like freestyle sections, especially in 0.3x speed hack. Okay, I died in the freestyle section, that's embarrassing. I died again in freestyle section, that's twice as embarrassing. Oh, okay, never mind, this freestyle section might actually have some sort of a difficulty or path to it. Okay, I did a movement. Alright, now I've got Bloodbath Ball but bad again. Just like in the original Element 1-1 RG. And looks like we've also got glow beams here as well. You know, those blue orb on blue pad inputs actually aren't too bad when you can see what you're looking at. There's some parts with hitboxes and there's some parts without. Like little flowers almost. But I think one of the biggest things to come to the GD editor in 2.2, that's on a similar level to the advanced scale controls, I think, is no touch. So no touch gives you actually so many possibilities of other objects that you can use as non-physical objects in the editor. Like for example, the background here is made out of those slopes, which, you know, are physical objects, but we're able to go through them because they've probably been used, you know, no touch. That's some very consistent clicking you have to do, that's crazy. This is like the last, yeah, this looks to be like pretty much the last straight fly to the end. You know the other weird thing about this level? The TheRealMike has actually made two Element 11 RG inspired levels. The other one is Element 114 FL. Element 11 FL isn't uploaded on the servers, but if I did manage to get a copy, I would happily bought it for a video because it looks to be a very interesting level. Because I mean, surely it can't be worse than this one. I tell you what, in difficulty, this doesn't actually feel much harder than Element 11 RG. I'd say the only things that really make it harder than Element 11 RG is those really awful bits with the mirror portal spam and the UFO. This section actually looks pretty cool. This is actually a pretty cool section. This is actually one of the much better decorated sections. But as I was saying, a few really annoying straight fly sections that make it so hard. And I guess that does a lot to carry the difficulty from Element 11 RG difficulty to whatever this is. It's actually so devious. At the end there, they're actually two breakable blocks. I have to go between those for the end. So I can't. It's not enough to go for the spikes. Oh no, I've got to go for the blocks too. Ah, yes. Now I've had a bad run with macros recently, so hopefully this one comes out alright. Because all my recent macros have been breaking. It's quite annoying. 1088 attempts in practice mode. Is it top 1? Maybe. Just feels like Element 11 RG, but a moderate amount harder. So far so good. Right. That did not last long at all. Oh boy. This is one of the greatest awful levels of all time. Hey, it's not breaking. Wow, look at that, it started breaking right when I said it's not breaking. Hey, it's breaking, it's totally breaking! It's breaking! Oh no, it's breaking! What am I gonna do? It's breaking! Okay, now it's actually breaking. Not even my reverse psychology worked. Wow. Something is seriously wrong with my macros, like recently. Mega Hack Bot is not it. Oh, we're back on the map again. We're not in the right game mode, but the cube's got the spirit. It's got the idea. Yeah, you keep jumping. You keep jumping. Hey, we went through the end straight fly too. I guess the rest of this video is going to be me talking over a slowed down showcase of a level on YouTube. So overall, I think those ball spams are shockingly terrible. Of course, they're exactly as bad as they look, maybe even worse. You like this. Who thinks of making a level that a human would have to suffer through that nonsense? I mean, this level feels like it's obviously built for, you know, robots to complete with macros like I am, rather than an actual person trying to beat this level. You know what I mean? This level isn't very human friendly of all things. And also, you know, it takes a lot of parts from Element 11 RG and buffs them. I mean, it feels exactly like I'd expect a person who's looked at Element 11 RG 300,000 times would make if they were to make their own Element 11 RG remake. I also have got no idea how this section works, but I did it once and I guess that's good enough for me. And we've got a memory section, which I actually think is better than the original Element 11 RG memory section. It's complex, it's got a certain path you need to take, and it's not like terrible, it's just learning. But you know what is terrible? This straight fly right here, this is just awful. This is the sort of stuff you'd see on the ILL, not a top 1 demon, for obvious reasons. And here we go, some more of that lovely awful ball spam all over again. I do like the idea of the kind of petals around the orb flower. And this section is probably really bad if you don't know what you're doing. But I suppose learning and, you know, timing with the music would make it somewhat easier. I like the idea of this straight fly from a structural concept. Oh, you went a completely different way to how I went. I must have gone the hard way. There's another questionable section where I'm like, is this level built for robots or humans? Because it's not very human-friendly gameplay there. Oh yeah, the decoration in this section has dramatically improved in the version that I played. That part actually looks decent. I'm just going to go through my thoughts on this level and I guess what it represents, because this is a level with a prize pool, and the thing is, it does seem odd to me because no one I know of at least would willingly want to verify the TheRealMike level based on his history and his integrity in the past. People don't know if he has the money or if it's a joke or whatever this is. I took a look at the document, basically has the details about the prize money and what have you. I'm giving observations of what I can see on this level based on the document rather than criticisms, although I will go into a few criticisms later on. And then looking at the document, the level appears to be a social experiment to find out how far a person will dedicate their time to get $1,000, which I guess is, you know, the reason why it's called Beyond Time. And also the decoration of this level will be updated as more progress is made on the level, which does actually make sense compared to what we saw in this showcase based on what I saw when I was actually botting the level. There were actually quite a few significant improvements, especially in the back half of this level. So who knows, maybe you might get a professional decorator when someone's got like maybe 50% or something, and they may end up being rate worthy. But also there's an interesting clause here where apparently top players aren't allowed to play the level, because he wants people who are not known to be skilled to play through this level, which is interesting. And I guess he'd go about enforcing this by, you know, not giving pro players the money if they did end up verifying it. Now the interesting thing about this doc and the social experiment is that it seems to have the complete opposite message of one of his videos he released some months ago called Why You Shouldn't Go for a Top 10. Where he talks about how he wasted a lot of his time trying to beat Element 111 RG, and how he doesn't want others to go through a similar grind like that by jumping to a level that is well beyond their skill range, which is odd considering this is a top 1 extreme demon that he's encouraging players who aren't top players to go out and play for prize money. Here are my criticisms. Yes, the purpose of the experiment is to see how many people would actually go for a grind like this if there is a cash prize at the end. And if it succeeds, I guess I don't really know. What exactly would he be trying to prove with this if this experiment succeeded? I feel like the only thing he would really prove is that the other people who would get stuck in the same trap of grinding an awful level that's right outside their skill range, just like he did himself. Maybe his point is to show how many people will play a level based on its difficulty, even if the gameplay is absolutely terrible. But yeah, that's the botting experience and my thoughts on TheRealMike's new Element 11 RG inspired top 1, Beyond Time. And that was the video.